In here doing a live video take of some cars I've gotten through the last looks to be last video I did was like a month ago. Whoo, that's a long time ago. But been keeping pretty busy and everything, and so I got some Hot Wheels that were made in France, some hard to find, and a really nice MIDI one of car right here that I'll show here pretty soon. Kind of keeping it covered, and I don't think none of these I have shown. So let's jump right straight into it and let's get started. So I got some Tom and Jerry's. I actually got this for 3 little kids, so they're not for me. And unfortunately, it's raining outside, and I've been really wanting to do a video for quite a few days now, but something always keeps on coming up. But there are 6 cars that they came out with, and I'm really not interested in none of them, but I think the 3 little kids will definitely think this is pretty cool, because Tom and Jerry is pretty awesome cartoon. You already saw the back of that one, so here's this one. Creaky cab too. Nice artwork on it. Definitely shows Tom and Jerry. Pretty nice blue. The decals are good. They show really good quality decals on it. You can see that. I think that's really good quality. But I don't know, I just was really into this set of cars just to have, because most of them are like plastic. I think most of them are like plastic tops and plastic bottom. This has a has a plastic body, does it? I'm not too sure. Oh. But we got this one. See, that's pretty good quality decals. At least it shows more details. Tom and Jerry right on top. Got the whole set, so that's cool. And the last one. That looks funny. Pour some hot sauce in there or something like that. Cool. And I found the super van in Zymatic, which is pretty nice. I've always liked this one, especially when it first came out. I actually had this one, so pretty sweet. Love this super van. I'm glad that they brought it back. Here's this one. This looks pretty cool. Rally car, if you consider it. Let me see if I can do this and see if that will. I don't know if that will help. I don't know if it's my camera not working or is it my eyeballs. It might be my eyeballs. Pretty nice looking car. Let's see, do I need to bring closer? Here, let me see if I can. Whoops! I almost thought I screwed up and turned it off. There we go. That's much better right there. Try and focus my cellular phone camera. Showdown. Yeah, that looks much better. Barcode on the back. So I got me more of the Star Wars. They came out with more of the series for the Star Wars cars, which these things look pretty rad. Nice enough details. Let's check a little closer. Metal base. And there's a few of them that I wanted to have as a single car, and they finally put them out. So I just kind of, bypass them up. But they had these ones. This one right here. Which looks pretty cool. That's really interesting. Has a arm in the back. Pretty nice. Gives a little detail breakdown on the back. So that's really good to know. Yeah, this guy right here. Star Wars. Pretty looking car. You want to pause it, you can see what the details say. Alright. Then, yeah, definitely I wanted this as a single car actually at first. But I did get a good deal on the double packet. I only paid like $3.50 for it instead of like $6 and something. So I think I got a good deal. You know, I've seen this, I'm like, oh man, I really did want a single packet. There's actually a few of them. There's a variation where these pipes in the back are more close to like a metal color, like a cymatic color in the back. If you ever find those, I was gonna buy it, but I don't know. I didn't think it was a big, huge thing, but it might be to somebody because it is a variation. And it's not like a whole lot of them have it because most of them are painted. So CP3PO. It's cool. Details about it. Trying to get that light not to bling on there. So I'm going to set these back here. And starting with the cars. The other cars, I should say. The vintage cars. See which way, get much closer. Maybe that's what I need to do. See if this will help it. There we go. That looks good. So these are vintage from the late 1960s to the 70s and 80s. This is made in France. It's a petty wagon, but it's missing its top, as well as the other one. But it's very hard to find these, even in good condition. So, petty wagon made from France. This is a petty wagon made in France. It's almost like a chocolate brown. As I'm trying to get this, oh there we go. Get it nice and focused. And you know it has a little fender there. But I wish I could have gotten more of a matte one, but it didn't cost me too much. It cost me like $5, so it's not that bad. It's pretty cool. Made from France. Very hard to find. I wish I could find the tops too. Hopefully so. So I have this 31 Diesel, I think it's called. Diesel. Let's see here. I gotta get the roof falls off easy. See, is this gonna focus or what? You see right there. 31 Diesel, 1976. This variation, black walls, is actually really hard to find. This is my second one that I actually came across. It has a little bit more paint loss, but it has a full bumper. Because when I have it, the bumper in the front is kind of missing the piece. But it's more of a better condition than this is. But what's rare about it is that it has green body, and green fenders. Whoa, focus. This thing definitely doesn't want to focus today, huh? I don't know what I can do because it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Maybe leave it as that. But green fenders, hard to find. Generally it's orange and brown or green and green. So very hard to find. Yeah. Got a good deal on it. The hood is not original, but It can fail in there, it just doesn't like to stay. Man, this camera has a rough time today to focus. So here's a Woody. I think they call it like a 31 Ford Woody, which will say on the back, classic 31 Ford Woody. And nice bright red. It's not too bad. It's not like sort of like mint to the T, but it's good enough. You can see the paint loss and stuff, but it's good enough for a nice good filter. Texture roof. That's for like later runs, you know. Layer D inside of the roof top. If it generally they would come with A, B, C, and D, and E or E2. And generally the A is much earlier run, and then B is follow along. You know, A, B, and C. So A is early run, and then E2 or E is a late run of this casting. A little bit of information to know, because a lot of people don't know that. They don't look into underneath the rooftop here, and it's pretty nice. White interior. It's missing its windshield for some odd reason. It probably just got popped out when the kid was playing with it. So let's jump over to here. So I have a snake rear dragster. Then now can go with my Mongoose rear dragster. Generally these are, I'm going to go ahead and refocus this thing. Maybe I could just do it like that, huh? Let's see here. Well, it looks like can I, where do I need to put it? Here. Is this here good? Oh, camera's being picky. Okay, that looks clear. Alright, so I did run out of a little bit of space. The phone that I got right here takes good video. Happy for that. HD quality. But didn't come with a whole bunch of space. Gigabytes and stuff. So this will definitely go with my Mongoose. Eventually, yeah, these pop off, because apparently it lost its original wheels, but that's alright, because I'll find some redline wheels or something like that to replace them, just to make it a little more nicer, more vintage. But generally, let's see if I can open this up. Focus. Alright, there, cool. Generally these are pretty pricey. People want, you know, quite a bit of money for it. But apparently nobody was paying attention to this one, so I got it. Yeah. At least I got both of them. I don't have to, you know, hunt them down no more, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this one. This one, I mean, I got like an awesome deal on it. I mean, I really did. I only paid like $22 and some odd cents for it. See if I can get focus. There, that's not too bad. Custom Dorado. It has a few spots, as you can see, like on the fender there, front fender. It has a little bit of a, it's from when it was painted and stuff, but toxin or whatever you want to call that. I forgot what the name of it is. But take a look at those wheels. Let's see if I can get focus again. Yeah, I mean, it's nice base and everything. That's what some collectors really like to, you know, get, is ones like this, you know, nice and clean. A few spots is not bad. I mean, sometimes, you know, if you're just starting off collecting these old antique cars. Truly, I mean, there's ones out there you can just buy them and have them as a filter until you're able to, you know, buy one some more of a high end. But this is pretty high end. I mean, it's in really good shape. I mean, I am totally surprised I got it for that. But apparently nobody was paying attention, so that's what happens. Sweet. It's mine now. I'm gonna pull that outside. I have like 3 other cars from the same seller that I'm getting within a couple weeks or something like that. Now here's a Solus, I think they call it, if I say that right. This right here, you know, it looks like a kid did it, like dent. It's actually factory errand. It's when they put the spin on to the post, it actually pushed down the that metal piece of the die cast right there. Thought that was interesting. I can't remember if I already have this. I know I have this color, this antifreeze, but I didn't know if I had this light, like a champagne color. So I went ahead and got it, and at first I thought, oh my god, I could do it. But because I'm trying to do a rainbow of these cars, which I have a lot now, but I realized that it was just caused from when they spun on the post, that that's what happened. I'm going to switch my hand here because my one hand's getting a little bit tired. See if my right hand could do this. La la. I'm both-handed, but whoa, I almost dropped it. But that's that car, and another one to my collection. I do have one that is in a booster packet. I think I might have showed that one. I don't know. But I think I might have shown this one, but I'm not positive. But it's a 57 Chevy. First release for this 57 Chevy back in 1970. 76. But it came with red line wheels. The red line wheels occurred from 1968 to 1977. And then they kind of fade them out and went to the black walls, and then like all sort of different type of wheel types. But generally these are pretty pricey, these 57 Chevys with the red line wheels. So I just thought, well, you know what, it's a good price, I can't pass it up. Bought me it. Get it up out of the way. I don't think I've shown the blister packet one, but I can't think of where I put it right now. I wonder if I can just set this down for so many seconds and go and see if I can find it. See if I can do this. I don't know if I can. So I'll be right back. You're gonna have to kind of see the wall or something like that. I'm trying to do this. I'm challenging it. Oh! Alright. But I'll be right back. So I found it pretty quickly. At least I knew exactly where it was at. Get this in this video. I try to get my stuff already gathered up. But it's in the original blister packet. And it's pretty good. I'm going to leave it in the blister packet. I don't want to blister or whatever you want to call it. I kind of call it differently, 1967, but it came out in 1968. And I just don't feel to, rip it out of the blister packet. It's missing its button, but it's Hong Kong HK, and I've noticed that these ones right here are just a little bit harder to find, the Hong Kong ones, compared to the USA. I can find a lot of the USA ones. And some of the Hong Kong ones that I've gotten actually came from UK. Yeah, except for this one. This did come from the United States. And happy to own it. 100% original. Except for the thing is kind of messed up. I got a protector for it. But all in all, these are the cars that I've gotten. I have a few other ones, but I guess didn't take out the time to find it. Love this. I can't wait for my other 3 other ones from the same seller. And until next time, happy collecting. Stay tuned in for upcoming videos when I can, when I have availability, and hopefully I can do it outside because it's much nicer when it's bright and shiny. And still make videos and share your collection, share what you got, share your ideas or anything you like. And like always, does this thing there we go. Like always, thank you for watching.